Alright, welcome back to my channel. This is in all the house that I just got in contract for my client. This is located in the South San Jose, the 95139. I got it for $970,000. This is a townhouse in a good community, very good area with a low HOA. It's only around $500. Now let me share with you the property, today's property. Okay, so you can hear Dan talking in the background, trying to talk to the client because this is a little, it's a moving condition house, but a little old, outdated. It's happened to all San Jose houses. All was built like 50, 60 years ago. You know, if you can see a house in San Jose built after 1980, that's considered one of the new houses. Okay. So most of the client, after they got their house, they want to remodel their house. So could be my potential client that want to go with my class, a company that we just built last 2 years. It stands for Custom Luxury Affordable Home. What we're doing is we combine construction and interior design. We give you a perfect look, the modern style, the lifestyle that you want to live in, your dream home. What we do is we're gonna have someone draw the floor plan, and then based on the floor plan we ask for permit, and then we're gonna have the interior design team to put on a 3D rendering to kind of let you know how your house is gonna look like, with all the couches, the sofa, the TV stand, the lining, the painting, the flower, the shelf, everything to go together with all the colors. So if you like it, and we just go ahead and manufacture, and then we ship the whole thing over from Vietnam, and then we can help you to put it on, and then we're gonna give you 2 bids, one for construction and one for material. You are more than happy to go shop around with all the construction company. If you can find someone with a better price, you can go with them. You can buy the material from us, but we guarantee our price very competitive, because we use better material, and we manufacture from a different country that can have a very, very low labor, right? Just give you an example, a bifolding door about 13 feet that I bought for my home from a Korean company that sells in the US. It cost me roughly $12,000. We do the same thing for like $6,000 or $7,000. Or you can get a quote from another class, it's about $32,000. It's because the labor in the US is too expensive. Or if you can go to San Francisco, you go to a luxury cabinet company, you can buy a walk-in closet for like 10 feet long. That will charge you somewhere around $80,000 to $100,000, and the labor for that is somewhere from $10,000 to $20,000. We can do the same closet, and we charge you about $5,000, and the quality probably much closer. We don't say our cabinet quality is higher than Italian, but we use European hardware. Like if you familiar with Asia country, you probably heard about Hafler or Blum. So that is very, very reliable and very good branding. And also Yeah, most of the company here, they use they make the cabinet by MDF, or some of them they make by plywood. But even with plywood, there's different type of plywood. We're using a good type of plywood too, so it will give you a more luxurious looks, and it's more reliable, and it value. Okay, it don't look cheap. Okay, so back to this house story. This is the first house she ever come to, and she loves it right away, and she want me to win. And she feel we are, excuse me, she feel that we are super amazing is because we super fast. We like lightning fast. We did the job. We was very professionally working on this deal. So her sister know me from YouTube. She watched a couple of my videos, and she called me and say, "Hey man, I need your help because my sister living alone in San Jose, and she want to look for a house close to her workplace and safe. So her budget is somewhere around $1 million. Can you find her a townhouse?" I said, "Yeah, that's okay." So what areas she want to focus on is because she work in South San Jose, so the 2 zip codes she willing to purchase a house is 95138 and 95139. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Allergy, man, bad allergy. So this is the first house I ever sent to her, and she loves it right away. It's because the area is perfect. You know, the neighborhood, you can tell, very quiet. I mean, it's, every time you get into a community that have HOA, there's nothing you can complain about in the neighborhood. Even outside the community is bad, inside the community is always good. It's always happened like that. So this never complain. Even though people here in California, some area don't like HOA because they think of the resale value, but it's all depend on the segment or the market that you want to aim to. Good luxury market, they want HOA because they want safety. Low end, entry level, they don't want HOA because HOA is hard to exit, it's hard to sell because people that want to buy low end market, they don't want to pay HOA. It's different though, but it's not always right. There's not always one thing applied to all the markets. So she is okay with HOA as long as it's, you know, somewhere around $500, she okay, as long as it's under her budget. So I showed the house, she loves it right away. She also want to buy a okay house and come in and remodel the whole house to fit her liking, the one she wanted looks. So I put it in offer right away. Luckily, very lucky, the listing agent was the agent that worked with me and sold me the house, sold me my second house. So I started this job in April 2021, and in the first month I sold 4 houses, and the second house was in this area too, and the listing agent was the listing agent of this house. So they know me right away, they know how I work. I'm very responsive. They can text and call me like late at night, like 12 o'clock at night. Yeah, the neighbors came back 12 o'clock at night, and I solved the problem quick. Whatever he needs, he tell me, I email back, you know, so I act really quick. One house down the street is sold on November, and that was when the market down. And from November to January, February, everybody know it's increased like 10 to 15%. So this house was listed at like nine, I forgot, something around over 9. So I told them right away, there's no way this is gonna sell for $935 because the market is totally different now, and this is a little nicer, bigger house. So I think it might be sold somewhere around $970 or $1 million. But based on my experience, the buyers didn't offer a lot over asking price on townhouse because of HOA, and there's not too many offer compared to single house. Let's say a single house in San Jose now, you can have like 20 to 40 offers. A townhouse, you have somewhere around 5 to 15 offers only. So the competitor is lower. So not too many townhouse that can have a bid over listing price over 10% or like over $100,000. So based on my experience, I told them it should be somewhere around $970 to $1 million. And I try to ask the listing agent to give me a chance to send in a preemptive offer, because if you want to win, you have to act fast, right? I told the client at the beginning, I'm very patient. You can go see 100,000 houses with me, but when you find something you like, you gotta be quick, right? You gotta be, what's the word? Wiggly? Drastically? Yeah, drastically. You gotta make decisions drastically, right? So when she liked this, I told her we have to put a preemptive offer, and I used the connection. I used the favorable of the listing agent that they know me before, they work with me before. I tried to convince them to take my offer, and you know they kind of play game in the beginning and say, just send it over. I'll consider. Now you got to understand though, some listing agent, they want you to send in an offer right away. They don't want to say no to a preemptive offer, but they want to have something in hand. So then if it's not good enough, they can use that to counter back other buyer. But I mean, you can't control that risk. You can't control the listing agent. They do whatever they want to make sure they work for their client best interest. So their interest is to sell the house as high as they can. So I can't control that. But if I send in right away and I show them that I'm serious, I show them that everything is ready, then they will like me and they keep me in their mind. So that's what happened. I sent in 970. I told them that she put 20% down, but she also have extra cash reserve. I told the client to send me all 401k, stock together, whatever, beside the down payment, just in case that if the listing agent think that the house might be in a situation where the appraisal is short, he knows that your client have enough down payment to cover. So that's what I'm thinking. I always think what the listing agent think, what the seller think, to make sure that they know that if they go with me, there is no risk. So I told them to send that, and then I give them the loan officer information. So they call loan officer and talk to loan officer. Loan officer confirm that the loan is solid. We call quick in 15 days. There's nothing wrong with the loan. The buyer is a nurse. The income is so good and so stable, so you don't have to worry about that. All of that gives us a lot of plus point, right? So yeah, but you know, like I said in the beginning, they was playing game. They can't take the offer right away. They appreciate it, thinks my offer is so good. I work seriously, but they can't take the offer right away because they want to wait until the what is it called, the open house. And it was so nervous because at the open house it was so crowded. There's like 15 different families here, and I took pictures and sent to the client, like, oh my God, you got to be ready to increase your price. And then I came to the open house and check to see what they asked the listing agent. A lot of people ask them about the price, ask them to send in preemptive offer, tell them that they're serious. So I stayed there for like an hour to make sure if the listing agent give them any hint. And then he didn't give any hint, and he even recognized me and say, hey man, I'm very ethical agent, I'm not going to do that. I just told him that I have offer in hand, it's very strong, a good offer, but I didn't tell him how much, right? So after that, at the offer due day, the listing agent told me that there is an other agent that promised me that he's gonna send in $1 million. I don't know, man. I didn't say anything, but yeah, that's what I'm gonna say. But I'm gonna wait. I'm telling you that I like you. I want to work with you because you were very fast at the beginning. You are serious, and you showing me that there is no risk with your buyer. So I'm sending all the contract to my seller to sign right now. But if the other offer come in before he sign, I'm sorry, man. I have to counter you back, or I have to go with them. So finally, the other offer come in, but they come in at 985. So it's only 15,000 over my offer. But I don't know the term, though. I didn't ask. I don't know if it's clean offer as my offer, if it's had no contingency, if it closed in 15 days, if it's had a lot of down payment, if it had reserve, I don't know. But they finally took my offer. It's because he say, I don't like the other agent because he didn't respect me. He said in $1 million, but at the end, he said in 985. So he didn't keep his promise. He was just fishing me to get the price, to get more information. So I decided to go with you. And that is how I get this house. Thank you so much for listening to me, the whole story I shared today. I hope that it's going to give you a lot of good content, a good helpful information, and good luck with your home buying. If you need anything, any question regarding buying, selling, remodeling, interior design, call me at 408-520-8233. I never busy for your referral. Just call me for any question. Again, 408-520-8233. Thank you very much. And if you haven't already subscribed to the channel, please click on the like button and subscribe. Thank you, and have a good day. Bye. Oh, forgot. Listen to the review from my first Americanized client. Let's go. Okay. So you can see we offer the whole full package. Our dance here is giving a client some recommendation for the construction, remodeling, and then planning, buildings, all of that stuff, and exterior design too. So, all right. So,
yeah, you have to see it.
Yeah. How many houses have you done?
Since 2005.
Since 2005?
It's right here. You can see how old the shirt is.
I did a lot. The most important thing is you got to let everything out. Detail.
Ok các bạn, this is chị Mary. Chị Mary nếu mà nói tiếng Anh không tiếng Việt được nói tiếng Anh nha. Đây là chị Mary. Chị Mary vừa mua căn nhà này với mình. Chị có thể can you tell me what's your feeling right now? Any recommendation for me if I did anything wrong you don't like, then so I can fix it next time, okay?
I can honestly say that everything worked out smoothly, perfectly, and I got the house within 14 days. That is a speed, that's like such a big record, right? And I also wanted to let you know that this is my first home that we both went to see, and we got the home. So I can highly recommend that you guys choose this guy and his team. They work super fast, and you guys will get like the best results. So I recommend you guys come see him. Yes.
Thank you, Mary. Anything else? Anything else you want to say?
No, everything's good. I can't believe it. I'm trying to remodel my house now, so thank you for helping me do that.
No recommendation for me, no opinion, nothing you...
No, I think everything is good. Yeah, it's my first time experiencing this, so it was great. I don't have anything else to say, but to have other people come and work with you. So I'm very happy.
All right, send all your referral over.
Yes, everybody. If everyone I know, I will let them know that you are the greatest. We can do this.
Thank you, Mary.
You're
I hope
welcome.
you enjoy your new house. Okay?
Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Bye.